Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over some information about Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG. We're going to look at the charts. I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are on the current price action and my thoughts on the stock price overall for the year. Also, a couple other stocks in the back end I'm going to talk about potentially that you want to keep an eye on, and we're going to do a technical analysis video on those at a later date, maybe on Friday, and come out that way we can see how the rest of the week kind of pans out for them, and we'll kind of go over some technical analysis on them as well. But stay tuned to the end, and we'll go ahead and tell you what those two stocks are. So before we get into the technical analysis, I just want to go over the latest update from Zion Oil and Gas, which was back on December the 10th. For those of you who may not have seen it, or if you have seen it and you're like me, you just forgot exactly what it was. And it says, "Dear Zion shareholders and supporters, we're grateful that our staff, rig, drill, recompletion site, and offices remain safe and unharmed despite the recent conflict in northern Israel. After careful engineering evaluations, we have chosen to pivot from the planned fishing operation, focused on the larger upper zones. Technical challenges with the deep 4.5-inch casing section prompted us to pursue an alternative solution that prioritizes the well's long-term potential and viability. We will proceed with stimulation and stable depth, focusing on the upper larger zones. Our team is coordinating with the necessary mobilization, logistics involved, and importance of equipment and manpower into the northern ports of Israel. Additionally, we are ensuring our team, the drilling, cruise visas, and all resources are ready for an early start in Q1 of 2025. We will also extend our current unit program until February 28, 2025. This extension gives investors additional time to participate and support our crucial mission of Israel." You may view the details on our website there. As you see there, that's if you want to invest directly into Zion through the company. You don't have to necessarily buy it from them. You can buy through, other brokers. I know people sometimes comment on these videos like, "Hey, where can I buy Zion Oil and Gas from?" Well, obviously through their direct purchase program, but also there should be some words coming up on the screen here, just kind of let you know some other brokerages that you can probably look at possibly buying it from there. Your continued support and prayers are vital for our organization and staff and family members currently deployed in the conflict. We are especially encouraged by our monthly prayer times via Zoom, which have brought together around 300 participants from 15 nations each time. We know these prayers are a powerful part in work in Israel, and we see these prayers being answered in both small and big ways. We approach the holidays. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year. Warm regards, Rob Dunn, CEO, Zion Oil and Gas. Okay, so that's where we currently are now. Expect probably, in my opinion, another week to 2 weeks before any type of anything from the company saying that they may be picked back up or doing something. I don't know. I just think it's going to be another couple of weeks before we hear from them. And keep in mind, for those of you who have not been around very long and you're trying to, hang around waiting for updates and everything, typically Mondays and Thursdays, or the days that they'll release some type of information. Okay, Mondays and Thursdays. So any type of information that comes out, typically that's whenever you're going to see an email from them. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do that, because I cover the stock whenever things do come out. So if you don't necessarily get that update, you'll get it from me, and we'll break down the charts and stuff of that nature. So speaking of that, let's actually break down the charts and see what they're telling us. All right, guys, taking a look at Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and creating quite the interesting little setup here, sort of like a falling wedge pattern. And as you can see here, it hit the top of about 18 cents, and now it's been falling down, trying to make its way back up, and then falling down, making its way back up. And we're at kind of a crucial level here in regards to what exactly we're going to do moving forward. And looking at the RSI and the MACD, as you see, RSI is about fair value, MACD is kind of cooling off from bullish to bearish. I think they will probably stay in this channel of 10 cents for a little bit and potentially break below and come back down and retest about 8 cents or so, and before kind of bouncing and making our way back up. But I think 8 cents would probably be a spot to where if you were going to come in for some type of swing play or just to enter in general, potentially that would be a good starting point. I wouldn't bet the farm on it, because if it breaks below 8, you're going to see 6. If it breaks below 6, you're going to see 3. By the way, is a possibility to go all the way back down to 3. Okay, so don't think that just because we hit 18 cents that we're going to go back and retest that. It'd be nice to, and we definitely could. However, it's always a possibility that it just falls flat on its face and comes back down. However, this was a very big breakout, and this is a very large gap between the Golden Cross breakout indicators, which signals that we could potentially see some more room to come back up and test 12 cents, 14 cents, maybe even 18 cents, especially if they come back out and talk about how the crew's back out there working and things of that nature. If they give any reason for people to be optimistic, I'm going to tell you, this stock could run, okay? And this stock could run very fast. It's similar to Shiba Inu when I was talking about in the other video, where when it comes down very slow and steady, but whenever it moves, holy moly does it move. Okay, as you see here, we're at about 3 cents, and this is sometime in October, like mid-October, and then over here we're in November 10th or 11th, we shoot all the way up to 18 cents within a matter of just a few weeks. And that's what you want to see. You want to kind of see like slow and steady, and then all of a sudden a big push up. But the larger and more aggressive the push-up is, larger and aggressive the downside will be as well. So it's more or less better to see some type of slow and steady move to the upside, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the last couple of years, the price action of ZNOG. This is the daily chart pattern from dating back from January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2024. So the last couple of years. As you see here, the tip top is 42 cents. If we can start moving back up, guys, and retest this 42 cents over the next couple of months, all right, that would be setting up for some type of massive cup and handle pattern. I know I've said this over and over and over again. We've been talking about it since about here, I think, of the potential of it doing that. We were waiting for some type of spike up, and there's a spike up. Now we just got to hold here and start moving back up. So if we don't get it back above about 11.5 cents and hold, then potentially longer term we could be coming fizzle back down to 3 cents, unfortunately. But if we get a little pop out here, then you could see some potential for some upward momentum. And longer term, keep in mind the Golden Cross breakout indicator, it has literally just crossed. So if we get some more upward momentum and we would come back and retest 18 cents and maybe get above 18 cents, this thing could start moving back up fairly quickly, okay? And I just think that it's going to take some type of news or verification of what's going on out there before it starts to do that. However, keep in mind, new administration coming in, pro-Israel, pro-energy, okay, oil and gas. And the last time Trump was in office, if you remember in 2020, this thing just took off. And this stock has a history of taking off and running up off of speculation. So keep that in mind. If you're in, and this thing does that and makes a massive move, and you're in the green, don't be scared to take some profits off the table, because they can go away, I mean, within the blink of an eye. Okay, as I'm living proof of that. I've seen that. So anyway, that's all I got for you in this one, guys. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.